Happening today, opening statements begin in the murder trial of Kaitlin Armstrong. Armstrong is accused of killing professional cyclist Anna Moriah Wilson in May of 2022. Here to talk about the trial and what we could hear today is attorney Steve Brand. Steve, how are you doing? Good morning.
Good. Good morning. How are you, Casey?
Doing well. Thanks for coming on. So, of course, she took off to Costa Rica immediately after the crime was committed. We have heard that that will definitely be part of the trial. I don't know if you agree about that, but she also tried to escape custody a few weeks ago. Is that going to be part of the trial?
I mean, I think if the Costa Rica part isn't going to be part of the trial, then that wouldn't be part of the trial. It can be used as an advantage by the prosecution later and by the state later, because if they do get a conviction and any of the jurors were potentially on the fence with the conviction, that they voted guilty, they believed there was proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but there was some residual doubt, and then it goes into a punishment phase, and then the jury were to hear later about Costa Rica and then the escape attempt, and they're trying to decide how much time to give her, that number is going up significantly.
Gotcha. So you think they may not hear about Costa Rica immediately?
Well, Costa Rica, it depends. You know, I'm not aware what the judge's ruling was on Costa Rica. If she's saying it's coming in for consciousness of guilt, that makes sense. But what they might do is, if that's coming in anyway, they might hold back on the escape attempt, because then they hold something back for punishment. So then, because with the escape attempt, if you read the probable cause affidavit from that, which is public, it goes to show calculation. It goes to show, if you read it, she was working out a substantial amount of time and running, apparently in the jail, seemingly getting ready for that. So if you see that level of calculation and a juror says, I wonder if that reflects back on her level of calculation for the murder, that's going to hurt her significantly.
Yeah. We were talking to another attorney about this recently, Rick Flores, you know him. He pointed out that the burden of the proof is on prosecution. The defense doesn't have to do anything, really. Is this a unique circumstance because they've got to have some sort of an explanation for why she behaved this way?
I mean, look, it's, you know, when we try these cases, and I've tried murder cases, I've won murder cases, the issue is, though, you could argue all you want that the burden of proof never shifts and is proof beyond a reasonable doubt in each element that they must prove, but you got to come up, I mean, you have to have a reason why this happened, and you kind of have to be married to that reason. So, you know, what they're going to argue here, now this is interesting, because if it's going to be more of a whodunit, which you don't see as much, well, when you get to the punishment phase in the state of Texas, you could always argue sudden passion to take the 5 to 99 range of punishment down to 2 to 20 if they find that a sudden passion. But if you're going to do that, you pretty much can't start with who done it, because you can't say, well, it wasn't me, and then turn around in punishment and say, well, okay, you got me, it was me, but then it was sudden passion. So, you know, usually you see that more in like a self-defense claim, something like that. So if they're going to just say it wasn't me, well, then the problem they have to answer is, who was it? Now, they don't have to prove that, but I mean, that's what the prosecution is going to be asking. If it's not her and she's, you know, it was her vehicle that was seen at or near the time, she has motive, everything, which you don't have to prove motive, but it certainly helps them.
Yeah, they probably should. Right. Got about 30 seconds here. Anything else we need to talk about? Anything that might happen?
No, I mean, you know, expect, look, anytime the camera's on her case, the jurors are going to say they could be fair and impartial. I believe that, but, you know, they're expecting to see something here. And you have a lot of intrigue in this case. You've got a potential boyfriend of both in the middle of it, so you have the stuff for the makings of almost like a made-for-TV movie, and it's going to play out as a story very well for the jurors. You also have a family that lost a daughter, and that's going to be on the minds of everybody, because, I mean, this was not somebody involved in a drug deal, involved in anything like that. She's a completely innocent person and an aspiring Olympian, so it's really tragic.
Yeah, should be interesting to watch. Expected to last till mid-November, I think. Attorney Steve Brand, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Casey.
We'll be right back.